Okay, guys, and good morning. Happy Jimmy Carter Day. I hope everybody is enjoying their day off. So, whatever y'all got going on today, have a beer for me. And let's just get right into it. Right now, we're going to be talking about the top five, the top gainers for the last week. So far, it's only Thursday, and tomorrow is the last day of the trading week, of course. So, we will be updating this list again tomorrow. But I know a lot of you are already in some of these stocks. And I know a lot of you are going to be looking to get into some of these stocks as the markets come back in for their next round of bullishness. Here we'll also talk a little bit about what happened this week to the market conditions. Starting out so good and then crashing down so hard. I know many new traders are confused. Why? Let me clarify. But before we get started, I'm Billy Banks. Make sure that you get subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any updates, any analyses, any early seats. Meet us over at the Banking with Billy Discord, active 24/7. And I also am getting ready to make many more videos. I make a lot of videos every day, okay? So I got three different channels. I got our cryptocurrency channel. I got our Banking with Billy breakout channel where I'm posting this video on for our fast penny stocks and quick updates and your requests and stuff like that. And I got our main bankability channel where we talk about the most top trending things. Check out all the channels to be most up to date with what I have going on. And not only me, there's also many different YouTubers and many different coaches inside of Banking with Billy as we all put out our alerts along in our individual sections. You'll find a favorite coach and or YouTuber for you along in the Banking with Billy Discord. I will later on I get to making a video on how to use Banking with Billy Discord, on how to navigate it, on what you're seeing, on when we put out our alerts, and we'll talk a little bit more about that here. So the markets this week came in for a big round of bearishness. It started out so good with the CES 2025. For those of you who don't know what that is and are just now joining the stock markets and crypto markets today, that was the big convention, the big tech convention, where all the tech companies in the world they up there showcasing they new robots and they new AI techs and all that stuff like that, and showing and putting up there proving how they gonna be the ones to lead us into the future and so on and so forth. So Nvidia and them, they didn't, they seen quantum. Quantum is the reason why the markets have been getting so extremely so bullish, and I am about to go make a video. I already did do a complete quantum guide for 2025, but now with new updates coming in, I'm about to go make another update on that today, diving in deeper, and we'll talk about the CEOs of some of those companies as well. Look forward to that. That'll be on the main channel. So quantum stocks and quantum computing and stuff like that got extremely bullish. Exploded. They all did. Exploded from $1 all the way up to the highs of $50 and stuff like that. And so quantum computing is a threat to NVIDIA. NVIDIA is supposed to be the supercomputer and the one that's leading all the future. Quantum computing is coming in as the one that's even doing better now and has more potential now than AI, than chat GPTs and AIs and all that stuff like that. Quantum computers. They are already out there integrating into the world and working with some. So the CEO of NVIDIA, he will get on his stage while he's showing his stuff and say that quantum computing is nowhere near ready. It has nothing on NVIDIA. It's going to take them another 30, 40 years to get there. If y'all going to be in there for our 30, 40 year lifetimes, for our lifetime, you're going to have to be going for NVIDIA because the quantum ain't really got nothing going on. That would add in, that would make the entire markets crash because of every single crypto, every single quantum stock crash. And they were holding the markets up while they got up to such highs of so rapidly, along with the Trump rally, over that $6,000 again. Over that, 6,006. Oh yeah, over that 6,000 again, and pushing BTC back up over that 100,000. Just got wrecked. They just did whatever they could for whatever reasons. And those big wells know what they be doing. But we'll talk more about all of that quantum stuff in the next quantum video. A lot of you have been watching the XTIAs and the ACHRs and stuff like that. So later on, I will be getting ready to go ahead and make another update video today on the complete guide for flying taxis 2025. I already did make another one of those. You already been seeing all of my ACHR and flying taxi videos and stuff like that. And this is all coming up. So look forward to some of those today, and those will be on the main channel. We're going to watch yesterday. So the CEO of Quantum, he got on the CNBC and he did a news interview. He clarified that quantum is here. Quantum is of the future. Quantum is, and that quantum is not only of the future. Quantum is actually here right now, and we have partnerships and integrations and whatnot with all these other different businesses and companies and so on and so forth. And so this is going to add to the bullish sentiment of all the quantum stocks. It's going to make the whole entire markets rally and explode. So be looking forward to that. Okay. Now let's get into it with well. Now that you understand what went on last week, let's get on to the stocks that exploded last week, like NITO. Nito will go from 17 cents to $3.50 in a multi-day bull run. Now Neo will have a pullback here. They're looking for another round of bullishness, of bullish divergence. You see, they already came in the last trading day, and they coming up a little bit more here towards the after hours. I'll let you know that Nito is not all the way in the most oversold position. We'll talk more about oversold and overbought and stuff like that. I have made, okay, I have made many, many, many how-to guides on how to trade, on how to use the markets, on when to buy and sell. I make one on how to build a watch list every single week so you guys can just know and understand. I've made many, many, many beginner style videos for you guys to follow along. So check out those watch lists and check out those how to's so you get a better understanding on how the market works and what to do when you are faced with different types of situations so you can use different types of strategies. On NITO, you may have to take a different type of strategy. It's not all the way oversold at the bottom down. So it'd be a more risky position. NITO was another one for the safe, easy, early seat along in the Bank of Billy Discord, getting alerted out by Coach Niche. NITO, even further more than that, I would even catch a piece of NITO, but I got mine off of the parabolic scan bot back when it was less than that dollar. And of course, this thing went up to $4. You can see the parabolic scan bot in time, or you can see me and the rest of the coaches putting out our alerts in our sections in time, telling you we're buying, telling you that we're holding, even telling you that we're selling. You follow along with the flow. It's easy money. Make sure that you do take your time and make sure that you do take to reading and studying the sections, like I say. Well, so before we go on, let me show you what we're looking at here before we go on. The Bankability Discord is organized in a fashion where at the top you got all your chat rooms. You know what chat rooms are. Different languages, it's self-explanatory. Below you have each section, like I said previously, for me and each and every one of the coaches and YouTubers that all put out our alerts and news along in our sections. Nito stock, for those of you who don't know what this one is, N2 off is formerly Save Foods. Okay, they did a ticker change, and they are an agri-food tech company. The company specializes in eco crop protection that helps reduce food waste and ensure food safety while reducing the use of pesticide. And N2 off stock surges as Nasdaq grants a 180-day extension to regain compliance. Adding back to the bullish sentiment. Let's go ahead and check that out some. Just so you got a general understanding, that news might confuse some. So, N2 off stock price needs to be above $1 for 10 days. The company says it will consider a reverse stock split if need be. If they can't stay over that $1 for 10 days. And they have been over $1 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They need about another week. And they'll be all fine. And then they'll extremely explode. Now, there's a lot more stats for us to look into, like short interest and balance sheets. But I'll show you here in the last trading day on NITO, where Nito has extra largest going out, mediums coming in, and smalls that are coming in on NITO right now. We're going to update these later on. Let's continue on now with FUBO. The Fubo, the second on our list of the top gainers for the last week. They've had good news of deals with Disney and Hulu and stuff like that, making them go from $1 up to $6.58. They were already in compliance at that $1.21. People were already excited for them. On FUBO, they as well do still have the extra largest coming in, the largest, mediums, and smalls coming in with an extremely bullish cost distribution. FUBO, could be getting a little bit bearish here as they are already up here. So you could probably really watch a quick pullback. Like you can see here, it's starting to make bearish diversions coming in. You probably get a quick pullback, especially like if the markets come in for more bearishness. And remember, the last trading day, they were more bearish than bullish with 4,000 decliners, 2,000 advancers. Here on Fubo, still up almost 400%, and NT off still up 700%. Those two alone, if you would have been seeing those alerts along in the Banking with Billy Discord for the safe, easy, early seat, you would have caught these for massive runs. I can show you the first alerts in FUBO along in my section, as even I will go for FUBO, and not only along in my section, but also multiple different sections along in the Bank with Billy Discord. You see those things on time. And check out the recent videos, because the Fubo has been popping up quite a lot. And welcome anybody joining in on the Bank with Billy Classroom. Currently doing a video on the top gainers for the last week. Just got through Nito, showing the alerts for Nito, which is up a total of still about 700%, and FUBO still up from about 300% from the early alerts along in the Discord. But like I say, be in there to see on time. The alerts in our sections, they only go to upgraded members in the Banking with Billy Discord. And I always recommend that you have a 7 to 15% stop loss if you remember the trading, no matter what is going on. For massive bull runs, that is over 1,000% gain already from the early alerts. Next, you have, and they're about to go higher even. Next, you have SANA. Sana Biotech. Okay, biotech, you know how I feel about these pharmaceuticals and therapeutics. Biotech is a biotechnology company focusing on utilizing engineered cells as medicines, and it is engaged in developing cell engineering programs to revolutionize treatment across an array of therapeutic areas with unmet treatment needs, including oncology, diabetes, B cell mediated autoimmune, and central nervous system disorders. With many a pipeline, you can open up their website and look deeper into everything that they have going on to see which pipelines are moving into the next phase. Find the right one for you. Also, speaking of therapeutics and whatnot, you can always take to your FDA Catalyst calendar. We know we all love that FDA approval. It's the best thing to be looking out for, that hot news coming out with a catalyst. Take to your FDA Catalyst calendar then, and you'll be able to see exactly what stock at exactly what price. Stocks that we are all that we know all too well. Stocks that we don't come across many and many a time. Moving on to their next FDA approval, showing you what phase they're going into, and giving you exact literal catalyst dates on each and every one. You can upgrade to them to go further down, but you don't even need to because you're really only looking for the one that's upcoming the closest. Check out your FDA Catalyst calendar every day, and it will even tell you literally in great detail what your catalyst is, and you can always get that next hot therapeutic or biotech or whatever that's literally about to come out with the catalyst, putting you on gamer. If I remember to, I'll put that down in the link below, and you can always join our Discord and then ask me for the link to that, where you can just type in literal FDA Catalyst calendar, biopharma Catalyst calendar, and then be able to get every catalyst that you could ever be looking for. Next, oh yeah, Sana. Who almost moved a little bit too fast there. So Sana on a balance sheet, they got a strong balance sheet with total assets outdoing total liabilities. Sana currently, in fact, we gotta go see Sana over on your Moo investing platform, so you can be able to see exactly what that capital trend is looking like. We want to see if they got those extra larges coming in great detail. And the reason why we got a Moo other than Webull is because we know that Webull is a little bit lagging on data, where Moo is most up to date minute by minute. And keep in mind that the markets are closed today. Of course, happy Jimmy Carter Day. Like I say, have a beer for me wherever y'all at. And here on Sana, we can see we have extra largest, and mediums going out. With the smalls that are coming in, small retail is still looking to rally and probably got excited in this thing here towards the after hours, as you can see. But a biotech, a pharmaceutical, still so sketchy, so skeptical. Go look at their short interest. Wow, they massive in short interest. Yeah, that's all. That's pretty much general. All you really need to see is that they a short squeeze target. You know what I mean? With more room to grow. Let's go look at Sana along in the Make What Believe Discord. Now, if you are really more into these health and therapeutic stocks, there are a few healthcare professionals like Coach Saad, like Coach Prem, some of these healthcare and like Coach Oda, all in the healthcare field, literally, who are and they specialize and actually prefer those biotech and health pharmaceuticals for certain kinds. So if you need a deeper dive from a healthcare professional, you have your healthcare professionals, and some of them are coaches in the Banquet Week Discord to guide you further on because I don't know nothing about none of these health stocks, man. But average volume of 4.67 million. They got a current volume of 1.61 million right now on SANA. And so they got a free float of 203 million. So I'll tell you about some stats real quick. So I like a low stat stock, as you know. Like if you got that low stat stock, um, it get filled easier. It get filled, so it'll come in for a spike easier. If you got a free float of 203 million, well, you need that volume to start picking up towards about that, which in the last trading day it does, but a low float stock, a low stat stock makes a big difference. Make it easier to get that stock filled and whatnot. But Sana, very good, very good. Another one right here, Hoth Therapeutics. Oh yes, yes, and welcome anybody joining in on the classroom. Currently doing a video on the top gainers for the last week. Only about two more to talk about her, Hoff and SPRC, and we can see Hoff has as well come in for a bull run from 76 cents to $3.80. They've gone to a big discount back to the lows of $1 where they began to start getting bullish again. They really like that $1 range and they don't want to break under that. They've already taken an uptrend back in the last trading day up to $2.78, where they're looking to start building support here around this $2 range now. They did have some news coming out just not too long ago about how Hoth Therapeutic shares recover and the company has no plans for an offering. That is very good because you don't want your stock to be doing offerings and delusions and stock splits and stuff like that. You want them to be able to be straightforward, for them to be able to be clean and be able to build up off good, strong fundamentals and investor sentiment and so on and so forth. And they got an average volume of 8.90 with a current volume of 84 million. We can go look at HOTH along in the Bankwibly Discord. For many members all across in the Bankwibly Discord, all over HOTH style, they sharing out news and everything for these things already. We were seeing this thing when this was getting picked up by the parabolic scam bot. Now, so let me tell you about the parabolic scam because the parabolic scam bot always pops up and stuff, right? So, this is not a oversell reversal scam bot. This is parabolic scam bot. We use this for breakouts. Like if I'm finna go for parabolic, it's because I'm up in the morning, around 6, 7, 5 a.m., whatever, and I'm looking for a quick breakout in the stock. And you get that quick breakout with the parabolic scam bot. It's not over. It will, you can see it's down here towards $1 on the stock. Next thing you know, that stock be up at like $10. But again, it's not an oversold reversal scam bot. It's a breakout scanner. You get that for your breakouts. I have made videos now literally and specifically on how I use the parabolic scan bot and how to use breakout indicators like the VWAP along with RSI and MACD. Take full advantage of those. But yeah though man, SPRC, they coming for a bull run from 19 cents all the way up to $1.79. That was a hot spike they made to get up to that 179, and they pulled that back rather instantly, as you can see. Going from that 179, they've been getting more bearish across the board for the last couple days, going down to 67 cents on SPRC, right under this dollar at 82 cents, still down in the day about 20% with an average volume of 8.30 million. They do have a current volume of 3.54 million. That gets almost halfway up to the average volume. So that's very good to see. And they got a free float of 10.83 million. And even as we speak, we do have the overall markets that are right now coming in for another round of the bullish divergence. I did as well catch another round of BTC down there along in my section. Like I say, no matter what it is, whether it's a stock, whether it's an option, whether it's a crypto, every move I have ever made for the last 5 years has all been documented along in my section, in the Billy Bank section, where I put out all of the alerts to the upgraded members in the Bank with Billy Discord. If you are not an upgraded member of the Bank with Billy Discord, then you do not get my alerts saying when to buy and sell. Understand? But at BTC, got in at that 92,000 or lower just a few minutes ago. Not long ago. What time was that? About 7:30, about an hour ago. And this thing done pushed up, as you can see already. I'm up a good 30%. Oh yeah, yeah. I trade with leverage. I use 100 times leverage. So when you see our crypto alerts going out, you're like, man, why are those? Let me see. You see, you like, why are those cryptos exploding so high? And I'm like, BTC up 70%, or BT up hundreds of percents and whatnot, because we trading with 100 times leverage. So we get massive gains off of our crypto trades. No need to be holding in on your cryptos for weeks and months and whatnot, hoping that you get those and you're never about to get 1,000% gain that way unless the whole entire crypto markets go extremely parabolic together for an extremely long time, reaching up immaculate highs. That's where your leverage trade come in handy. You can stay active, you can stay in the markets, don't stop you, you don't have to slow down, you just keep it going. There is some tricks and stuff to it, and those markets be choppy, as you can see it's having a pullback here about now. Well, proper timing, proper due diligence, and stuff like that, and being up to date with what's going on in the markets and what's happening next and why. Or at least you just subscribe to the channel and seeing the mini videos that I'm making all day, every single day, guiding you guys on what's going on next. Then you have really nothing to worry about. SPRC. In the last trading day, for those of you who are holding up SPRC, would like to know that this has extra larges. They got the largest, they got the mediums, and they have the smalls that are going out of the stock right now. Getting a bullish cost distribution up in there, man, it's gonna be a battle. I like that's a battlefield right there, man. It really is. And that one line right there, that 82 cents is the big line they gotta cross. And then after they can even get across that, and they ain't got enough power to even meet that just yet. If they can cross that, and then it's not gonna be hard for them to get up towards that 122. But when they get up there, wow, they're gonna need all the power in the world to get past that 122 resistance that's already breaking the charts. They overfull on the field. They overfull on the field. They're gonna need a lot of bullishness to come in, and no, these stocks are no stranger to getting that bullishness like that. But some things, man, some things just have a little bit more struggle than others sometimes because of different sectors at different times, the different news at different times. You got some different politics on some different days, some different powwells doing a different speech somewhere, and those things are all going to affect everything and stuff like that. So make sure you move them carefully and accordingly with hot, easy alerts going out for things like SPRC along the Coach Madison section. Coach Madison always throwing out those hot fire plays for the massive explosion. And like I say, you cannot, not only will you be able to get my alerts, but also dealers from the rest of the experienced coaches, analysts, and YouTubers in here throwing out their plays not only along in their sections, but even also in the rest of the languages as well. Even in Thai. Maybe you speak it in Spanish. Get your Spanish alerts. Maybe you see it in French. Whatever language you need created for you, just let me know. And I'll get that stage created for you so you can get some gains in a way that you can best understand and best follow along. Teamwork make the dream work. Join in on the family. I'll see y'all in there. Happy trade.